Alison Oliver is currently Chief Executive of the Youth Sport Trust, where on a daily basis she has an impact at national level on topical and important debates around youth activity and, crucially, childhood obesity. Some statistics might help to show the significance of the work Alison is involved in. Since 2013, the Youth Sport Trust has helped 4.7 million children participate in sport and physical activity. It's supported 99,000 teachers with continuous professional development, and it's trained 250,000 young leaders, volunteers and teachers in inclusive practice. It was a long time ago, actually, 12 years ago, back in 2004, that Alison left the university to join the Youth Sport Trust. But there's a number of people, quite a few here today, who remember her time in Bath with great affection. That she's still known as Ali to the Team Bath family says a lot. As Deputy Director of Sport, Ali was a calm presence at the heart of a tsunami of activity as she led on the detail needed to pull together the immense project which culminated in the building of this STB. And I know there's others here this afternoon who were equally involved and remember Ali's involvement and key role she played very acutely. Bearing this in mind, one wonders where she found the time to create new academic courses like the Higher National Diploma for Sport. This course evolved into a foundation sport in sports performance, which has supported hundreds of student athletes to earn a University of Bath degree alongside pursuing their sporting dreams, with many going on to win World, Olympic, European and professional sport accolades. I'm sure Ali is proud of these athletes' successes, but her own efforts did not go unnoticed by the university. She was awarded the University Prize for Innovation in Teaching, Learning and Curriculum Design for her work on the HND, and later she also developed a PGCE, a Postgraduate Certificate in Education course to train PE teachers. My colleagues tell me that although constantly busy, Ali was a true team player, an attribute that was probably developed through her love of netball. People were valued and no task was insurmountable when people pulled together, no matter how far-fetched the task might seem. And I understand that some of the tasks and ideas from the former boss were at times indeed ambitious. Mentioning netball, I'd like to share a quote from our head netball coach, Jess Philby, then Jess Garland, who writes, "Ali played such an important role in my Team Bath journey, and I'll never forget that call I got from her asking if I'd like to be the first netballer to sign up for the full-time programme that her and Jed had masterminded. It changed my life, and Ali was such a key influencer and role model to me in my early years at Team Bath. Ali's passion for netball was infectious, and the original cohort of Team Bath players and I owe her a lot." I think it's a really powerful sentiment and something I know that Jess expressed very wholeheartedly. Previously head at PE at Milford School, one of Ali's abiding memories of working here is Friday morning squad circuits, which were a bit of a mixed sport bag back then. They include athletes who are now actually within our Hall of Fame, like Mark Foster and Paul Palmer. She also has vivid memories of preparing for and attending the council planning meeting for the sports training village, and then walking around in hard hats, seeing the dream come out of the ground. Ali says those were groundbreaking days, but most of all it was about people with audacious goals who inspired those around them. That's something that Ali continues to do every day in the current post. It gives me immense pleasure to formally induct Alison Oliver into our Hall of Fame.
Who was he talking about? It really wasn't me. Stephen, thank you so much for your kind words and for those who also contributed to the citation you just gave. I've just got a few very quick things to say. I know you're all very busy. I know this place runs at 100 miles an hour and you're being taken away at the moment from your jobs. But there are just a few quick messages I'd like to say. So, obviously, first of all, I want to say a huge thank you to Team Bath and the University of Bath for recognising my role in this brilliant family in this way. I can't tell you actually what I felt when I got the letter from Stephen inviting me to today. It meant the world to me. 6 years I think I was here in total, but it might as well have been 2/3 of my life really in terms of what I took from it. And this permanent place in this family just tops everything off about what I feel about Team Bath. And people will know that I graduated from that other sports place that's in the Midlands. I've been at the Youth Sport Trust for 12 years, but if you cut me in the middle, I am blue and gold through and through. And there's a few reasons for that, which I'll just come on to in a second. But can I also say I feel really out of place because having looked around the Hall of Fame, there are household names here, athletes, coaches, people who played a fundamental role in the success of British sport, and I'm just an administrator. I tried to play, I tried to coach, was not very good at either, so quickly stepped aside. But I'm an administrator, but what I hope in some way by the university recognising someone from administration is the footfall through this place will hopefully inspire other people to fulfil their ambitions in sport, not just as an athlete and as a coach, but to know that administration is a huge part of what Team Bath is about. All the people who work at the computers every day, run the facilities, manage the programmes, they create the opportunities for the medals to happen. So to be an administrator in the Hall of Fame really does mean the world. I also think Bath turned me from a probably slightly chippy PE teacher with a passion for netball and just a love of playing sport into someone who truly understood the power of sport to change lives. And Team Bath changes lives, and I watched lives change when I was here, and my life was changed by being here. There was something about that appetite to create something that was bigger and better than people could dream of who lived in Bath and lived in the southwest. We were kind of always the backwater really for British sport. And what was brought together here at Bath under a number of people's leadership, but Caroline and Bryn, you were absolutely central to that when I first arrived here along with Jed. And you set a vision which unified this family together. And I think the maintenance of that vision, and Stephen, just walking around today, the place looks wonderful. It's full of activity, and the type of activity that was always the dream, that was from the children of the city of Bath to a pipeline of talent across the region, to the students right through to the elite. It's all brought together today and happening. So it really just made me realise what sport can do for people, and it's helped me develop a career that I'm in love with. I couldn't think of a better thing to do in my life. But just to finish, the most important and most special part of Team Bath are the people in it. And to see so many new faces here is just wonderful, but it's also terrific to see the old faces too. So whether it was the force of nature of Jed Roddy, or whether it was the tireless determination and hard work of Ron to make this building happen and come onto the ground and function every day, whether it was the loyalty of people like Gina, who's stuck with Team Bath through and through, and there have been some moments in the sports injuries clinic, I'm sure, to Claire, who shared an office with me when we were ordering lockers and testing out door sizes and things, I think. And then to Greg and Polly, who've always maintained the importance of student sport sitting in the heart of this whole Team Bath family and made sure that students have never lost out because of it. So it's the family of Team Bath, and the first member of my Team Bath family was Lisa Ashcroft, or Lisa, what do I call you now, Lisa? And Lisa welcomed me when I first arrived with a small pile of slightly odd-fitting Puma kit, because I think we used to get some of their handoffs at the end of a season. But the kit was the sense of belonging, and looking around now, the blue and gold is the sense of belonging that unites everybody here and unites now an entire pyramid of little children right up to world-class athletes. And to have been part of this family, other than being part of my own family, was the most important part of my life and will always be so. So thank you for having me in the family, thank you for being my family, and thank you for, through the Hall of Fame inclusion, giving me a place in this family still. I really can't tell you how much it means to me, so thank you very much.